But let's talk now that we're talking about uppers. You are known. There is a name out there on the internet, the Cocaine Crusader.
Ah, then yeah, you sound like a narc now.
What do you say? Oh, well, yeah. Do you not like to talk about doing?
No, go crazy.
I want to know.
I want to go to jail and start streaming my YouTube from jail.
Hey.
Go anywhere.
What you're doing? Does it fuel your content? Is it part? How often do you cocaine? What do you think about it? I want to know.
The joke, the meme comes from my past.
Right.
That it was basically a bunch of us who we would fight aggressive MMA fighters, drug addicts, drug dealers, all that. And we were losing. And so we would train in English Bay in garages. And the girls would not even be turned on. They started like staying in a corner and we'd just be sparring. But we're all, like how nightlife people are. Everyone has a vice. There was drunk guys, a lot drinking, that lowering inhibition. Some guys with a fucking couple shots can punch way harder.
Dude,
some guys were doing
some
guys were doing Percocets as in they can't feel pain, but they were a lot slower than the uppers guys.
Yeah.
Everyone had their mixes and stacks. Nobody would spar on coke in my town. There'd be ketamine, there'd be the Zan Rage guys. So all these druggies, right? And we would know who they are because their Instagram names would have their favorite drug. You know those?
Yeah. I know those. We know. We know quite a few guys who like to rep some Zans on their Instagram, or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and so in my whole city of those kind of like, I wouldn't even call them fighters. I call them degenerates using drugs to beat up MMA fighters because
straight defense.
Chemical enhancement is not. You can get like it's like the grip strength of a performance enhancing drug.
Yeah.
The grip strength, you can start ragdolling an MMA fighter if you're enhanced.
That's crazy.
If you respond well.
With what?
Well, everyone had something else, right? So they were all on steroids or derivatives of testosterone.
Yeah.
But then they would add things, maybe amphetamines, this, that, this. And everyone in town had their thing. No one did the white. White was White was the guys who never came to the party, but would knife us. You know the tweakers?
Yeah, the worst guys.
Right? And they would switch to meth and shit. So in the whole city of the guys who fought at these degenerate underground parties, I was the only coke guy. That was the only thing I did. I didn't do any other drug, right?
And what did it do for you? What did you like about it?
I was the only one who I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've never been to an MMA gym and there's threads online saying his movement is 4 years of MMA, his striking. There's MMA fighters who've done it for 10 years, breaking down how I'm a liar, how all of my striking movement, and not my wrestling, but my takedown defense, they say all of that is trained.
What is that experience?
All of everything you see when I'm fucking around or these fight clips and stuff like that is me 2 centimeters away from the TV, 10 hours a day on my day off, blasted coked out, 10 hours a day studying John Jones.
Stop, bro.
I'm telling you, I had no idea.
Would you visualize, though, as well? Because if you were visualizing with it, if you were on coke and you were like watching and visualizing, I could say that is... You might have cracked some code.
Well, I read this thing. I used to be a dark web guy. Mm-hmm. It said, if you, and drugs are bad, right? You know, my life spiraled, jail, overdose. You know, I went horrible. Like, you're going to die. You're not as big as me. So don't do what I do. But I read that those guys who manipulate the dopamine into the retina, you know, like, interest. It's genuine interest. Like, you don't like math versus you do like math. The do like math gets straight A's. If you do manipulate that dopamine and watch Game of Thrones all day or whatever, you become a 100% elite master at explaining every scenario of Game of Thrones, but everything in your life fails, except that. So you can become the best TV watcher on earth. So when I read this in these dark web, these like kind of CIA documents, really, this psychological programming documents, I said, wait a minute. So a tweaker can manipulate their dopamine to have genuine interest for fighting, even though they're scared, their wrists hurt when they punch, they can't fight, they don't want to. And in my case, I'm the weakest guy in my high school, bro. I'm not a fighter. I'm not aggressive. My first fight I got into in Bar None, working for Paymon. These guys, like the weirdest. Here's what you're trying to say. I think the weirdest thing about becoming an adult is finding out nobody actually became one.
That's right, dude.
And you know, like people cope with toys when they're kids, and then they're coping with perks and
drugs. And,
you start meeting
perks,
moms that are on meth and what the fuck?
Thank you, dude. Yeah,
It's terrifying.
Have you fucked with some perk, dude? When you mentioned perk was the first thing you mentioned there. You fucked with some perk?
I've never in my life done downers because when I was working in these clubs, these Wall Street guys would visit. They take our bitches from Vancouver. We have the most beautiful bitch. Joe Rogan said we have the most beautiful women on earth, and they come to LA, get fucked
I've
here.
met some Vancouver bitches.
Yeah.
They are very hot. Yes.
Yeah, and he was talking about Cactus Club, which is like a restaurant, but basically these Wall Street guys taught me, like, because I didn't do drugs till I was 21. I didn't lose my virginity till like damn near 21. So
That's nice, dude.
Yeah, very pure.
A very pure upbringing like that. I had sort of. I didn't smoke weed or drink till I was about 23.
What was
years
the
old.
vice though? Mine was gaming.
Sex. Like getting.
What do you mean?
Getting blowjobs, dude.
Blowjob sober?
I've been blowjob sober guy for a long time, dude. That has been my drug till this day. Really, probably. I smoke a little weed nowadays, but blowjob sober in my car has been my drug for
At
a
what
long
age?
time. Dude, it's probably started right when I got my first car, which was about 21.
Whoa, you lost it that late.
I know I lost my virginity when I was 18. But I
That's
didn't.
still late.
I didn't.
That's
It's
still
still
that
late.
is fucking
That's
late.
Still late. My dad never let me go out. I was
as
just like
fuck.
playing baseball. Played baseball in college. I was like an athlete. I was never going to do
Why
anything.
didn't he let you go out?
He didn't want me to get in trouble and like do something stupid, do drugs. It was kind of. I grew up in L.A., dude. So it was like if you let your kid do whatever he wants, he's gonna do stupid like drugs when he's 14 and like. That's not what my parents didn't want me to do that shit. They were from New York, so immigrants too, by the way. They're from South America.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Argentina and Colombia. So they came out, man, and they didn't want me to do the hard shit, so they sheltered me. But we have that in common. I was
They're
also
Christians?
Catholic.
Base, let's go. The only
man.
true Christian.
I'm uncircumcised.
I didn't ask.
I know. I
What
just
the
well,
fuck?
Wait a
if
minute.
if you're a true Catholic, I'm a Roman Catholic. You can't.
Wait
be
a minute,
circumcised.
Catholics, what are you talking about? You can't cut the tip?
No.
I thought Catholics created circumcision.
Ah, no, we can't talk about those people.
Yeah, let's not talk about them.
But hold
Don't
on.
get him going on them. Dude, you're
No, I
fucking
don't
up
do
so
that on
far.
YouTube.
So
I don't-
far, you've been fucking.
I want to make a
up.
public announcement. Notice my YouTube content. I never talk about that topic because
Yeah.
I don't fuck with people's bread. I'm not. I never bite the hand that feeds me. Just get the
go,
fuck out of
baby.
here, bro.
Let's
I will
go.
never. I'll do it on my channel. Actually, not even that. Let's get rich.
Do the man, dude. Well,
Right.
hey, you Albanians. Hey, you guys are basically Italians.
We're spicy Italians.
Yeah,
right?
you guys are basically
We're
Italians.
no, you guys are cocaine. We're
Yeah.
we're Tusi.
But yeah, man. Dude, yeah, man. I would die from.
Hold on, I just want to say something, right? First time I ever, I don't do drugs, but once in a blue moon, I'll crack a bunch of crack and shit. And I tried this thing in LA. It's called Pink Coke.
Okay, I've heard of it.
What the fuck?
It's like a
that's
mix of a
fucked.
couple
No,
things. You know,
it's-
should we
it's
look it
just
up?
everything
It's the
mixed
craziest shit
together.
I've ever tried.
Really?
Because it's cold, but you
fucked up.
teleport. You know, like sometimes
It's
you
not
blink
Coke,
and
bro.
you like teleport.
Yeah.
And it's not psychedelic, but it's like it's like Coke, but you there's this visual kind of, I don't know how to explain, edgier Coke, but everyone's doing it out here, and I realized like, why am I saying this live?
That's okay. No, we need this, bro.
Have you
We need to
ever
spread
done
the
I
truth.
tried it, and apparently it's
Yeah.
like someone jammed it up my nose at a party, and I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
they're leveling up these drugs out here.
There's
they
a-
are.
I don't want to do it anymore.
It's
then.
bad, bro.
laced,
It's
bro.
bad. But
That
dude, let me
shit-
tell you something. Dude, you're so unbelievably entertaining. I think even if the drugs took away 50% of your power, like
You want to hear something crazy?
50%, you're still gonna be fine.
You want to hear something
You
crazy?
didn't need them.
99% of my clips, where I'm the funniest, that have the most views, I'm sober,
Good.
but here's the problem. I will never make it to the podcast because I don't want to come.
I
I'm
see what
too
you're
lazy.
saying. I see what you're saying.
But if I take that 30, the Adderall,
Yeah.
I have this dopamine deficiency or something. Because when I found out the top 1,000, my competitors, top 1,000 Twitch streamers are on Adderall, I thought it was a joke till I went to TwitchCon and saw those fucking drug addicts.
They're all
I
on
took
Twitch.
2 years
They're all
off
on drugs.
Yeah, and I had to heal. Like I was losing hair, so I had to heal myself. So I took 2 years off everything, drugs, everything, and it was fucking easy. Like I don't know how people.
How was it like being sober?
when
Did you
people
like it?
say I had to go to rehab and say, bro, you could just turn it off for 2 years. but it was the biggest regret of my life.
Really?
2 years sober, because those 2 years on Twitch, all my friends who were making fun of me that they're 10,000 viewers more than me, more money than me, they kept humiliating me. And I'm competitive. They were,
Of course.
They were all of them weren't like me. Take a tablet.
Yeah.
They take 4. They're cheating. Bro, I don't know if I could get sued saying the top streamers' names.
No,
I have
say whatever you
fucking
want.
literal proof. This is why they're this close to the screen doing
Right,
that.
all
This
day.
is why, great God, fucking X lost 400 pounds. When I found out
Greek.
2
Yeah.
years, I spent at $4,000 a month when they were making maybe 80,000 a month. I said, you guys are cheaters. I just cleaned up my life.
Yeah, the
Valley got the
Valley's
good
different.
coke.
Yeah,
Let's
and
just
it also has
call a
some
spade
great,
a spade. That
we got
downtown
the
shit sucks.
best drug- Dude, anything you need in the Valley, dude, we got it all.
And
dude.
it's not like pay now. It's like
whenever you
bro.
want. We're
Whenever.
chill, bro. We're hippies.
Which,
in
by the way,
Valley.
you drug dealers, when you guys say to me, whenever, bro, that means like I'll get you in a few hours. But
right.
when you say right now, maybe in 2 weeks, I'm
Yeah.
busy. You know, I'll get you. These drug dealers, if you want to be a good drug dealer, you know, give us a few days to pay
Good
you.
advice.
And
Thank you.
and we'll pay early. We usually
Right.
out of instinct go, I want
Right.
this guy as my messenger.
It's kind of like the
This
big
joke went
corporations.
too far. This joke went
No,
way-
no, 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 no. I'm going to compare it to like the big corporations. Why do people prefer to buy from big corporations? Because you can return any product
Yes.
and they won't ask a question.
Base.
That is important.
Yeah. You think I'm really paying for
You-
this? We're returning.
Let's fucking go. You better return the Versace, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something.
How much was that? At
when I-
fucking.
I think
Let me
it was
guess. Let me
6.
guess.
It's not that much.
How much? $600?
60,000. We're live. My girlfriend's watching. Yo, check this out.
60K, baby.
Check
Damn,
this-
that's a crazy robe. 60K.
No, but I got discounts.
Damn, nice. Because you're
55.
You're yeah. They better sponsor your ass, dude.